My name is Isabel Maritorena, and I work for tourism for the state of Puebla in public relations. And I just want to let you know, the general public, a little bit about Puebla and my experience. Puebla, where would you find Puebla? Puebla is 2 hours on a bus from Mexico City. And I can just show you right here that Mexico City is right in here, and Puebla is 2 hours from Mexico City and another 3 hours from the Gulf of Veracruz. Now, Puebla is definitely a cultural city. It's historical, and it just has the whole meaning of what is post-Hispanic Mexico. My experience, I'm born and raised in Canada, British Columbia. I myself went down to learn Spanish 20 years ago, and 3 boys later, and I'm in Puebla and in tourism. What can I tell you more about Puebla? Just the history and the experience. If you're looking for something a little bit outside of the box, then you would definitely want to see Puebla. And not just because it has pretty much everything else that you can find in adventure, in food, but really it is the experience, it's the tradition, it's the people, it's the simpleness, it's the humbleness, and it's a satisfying experience for someone who's looking for a little bit more than you would find in a beach destination. So in general, Puebla is definitely one of the safest states and cities in all of Mexico. We have fantastic magical towns, and the magical towns, there's 7 in total, and they are basically under the federal tourism program, where they show tradition and culture, artisan work, the way of life, how people live in their towns. And it's an industrial town in the sense of investment with the Audi plant just came in, and also Volkswagen's been there since the 60s. We have a very big German influence in Puebla. We're a World Heritage Site. That's very important. World Heritage. In the city alone, you would have to see, which is our cathedral. Our cathedral has the largest towers in all of Latin America. We have the Palafox Library. Palafox was a bishop, and he was also a political figure more than 300 years ago. When he came from Spain to the New Spain, he had found our cathedral. It was in ruins for 100 years, and in 9 years he completed our cathedral. He left 5,000 volumes of books in his private collection for the library. The library was built afterwards, and now the library, also World Heritage Site, has more than 43,000 volumes. We have a very dynamic governor. He's really big on tourism and just letting people see what we do, what we have, and what we have to offer. I've always said it's a diamond in the buff. It's something yet to be discovered, and it's just it's a place to observe and to reflect on. You see daily life, you see people in the main square, and you just wonder, how can life have such simplicity when we're so busy and stressed in life as it is. So I always come back to Puebla very happy to see the beautiful blue sky against the contrast of colors of tradition and food and the buildings, and it's peaceful. So if there's anything you would like to discover that's new from Mexico City, very easy to get to through the airport. Every half hour there's buses that go to Puebla, or the other connectivity is there's flights from Dallas and Houston, and they go directly to Puebla. We have a great airport. It's close, it's accessible, and it's definitely a place to discover. So I invite you to come see it for yourself. I believe that seeing is believing in a lot of ways, so come and enjoy Puebla. Thank you.